I'm really excited about what just showed up at my front door. It's from Cometeer, and they are trying to change the way that people make coffee at home. Let's check this out.
Like many people, I started this year out with so much hope. As you may know, I'm a performer, and I also founded a Central Park walking tour that largely paid my bills. Last year, I started a YouTube channel, and at the beginning of 2020, I went to Guatemala to make videos about coffee. If you're here, you might have seen some of those videos. I started releasing them during the COVID-19 lockdown. But then, my life got turned upside down. I had to leave my apartment and put all my things in storage, and I lived with a friend for about a month, which I am very grateful for. It's a long story, but things are finally getting back to normal. Only now, I live in Queens, and I roast coffee that I sell through a monthly subscription. It highlights a different country every month. But I haven't given up on making videos about coffee. If anything, I'm feeling more committed than ever. And very soon, I'm going to be finishing following the beans you saw in Guatemala back to New York City. I'm probably editing it as you're watching this. But today, I'm excited about a really bizarre thing. Coffee that needs to be melted.
Okay, what we have here is from Cometeer, and they are taking specialty coffee brands, I guess like Equator, Birch, Counterculture, George Howell, and they are putting them in capsules, I guess, and freezing them with liquid nitrogen. This concept sort of blows my mind. I've always heard you don't want coffee to change in temperature because you'll lose flavor compounds, but they are saying that their method makes it somehow possible to do this, so that I guess we'll just put them in hot water. So I'm gonna open this box. Let's see what's inside. It's packed tight. You never know how hard it is to open a box until you do it on camera, I guess. Ooh, what have we here? This is... I don't know what this is. Looks like... Oh, instructions. They named themselves Cometeer because comets are frozen. So that's very, very clever, and they seem to be going with the space packaging here. Let's see, we've got some nice stickers. Now, it's worth mentioning that this package that I got is part of the Cometeer pilot program. So this is not yet available to the public. They're calling this their Discovery Kit. A new day has arrived on Earth for coffee. As a member of the pilot program, you can enjoy the best coffee, ground and brewed on its best day, frozen in a perfect state of deliciousness, and sent straight to you. I don't know exactly how this will come when people order it for themselves at home, but I'm sure it will be different than this when they get ready to do it. It says, let it cool. Well, that's good advice, actually. You don't want it to be piping hot, and that is what they say here. They say, try it black to experience the way that the coffee tastes. Dark coffee, they're saying, is best with milk. Sustainable materials, no coffee grounds in our capsules, less food waste. This here, melt it. A hot coffee, combine frozen puck with hot water, iced coffee, hot latte, iced latte, affogato, espresso martini, coffee machine. Coffee machine. How to thaw, take it anywhere. It looks like it's saying that you let them thaw. You let them thaw before you use them. You're not plopping a cold thing in there. Tells you how to make crema. Now that's interesting. They're saying that you would shake it to make crema. Do not microwave. In the event of unexpected melting. 100% recyclable. They're TSA approved. You can take them on a plane. Okay. Let's see what else we've got here. Ooh, it's cold. I mean, I guess it should be. They're frozen. Ooh, all right. This is very exciting. Okay, so I've got, God, really cold. I have a George Howell coffee here. This is an Ethiopian from Jima. A light Ethiopian Earl Grey tea, nectarine, lavender. We also have Mocha Java from Equator. This one is a dark and it's a blend. This is probably make very good espresso. And Gradient from Counterculture. This is another blend here, a medium blend from Colombia. Now, it's worth mentioning that I don't know how these will arrive when this finally comes to market. Maybe you'll be able to pick what you like. Maybe you'll choose what tastes you enjoy. Maybe it will come as an explorer kit where you're able to try different flavors. I don't know. This is, this is a pre-market sort of discovery box, which I paid for, by the way. So this is not a sponsored video. And last we have Bird Rock Roasters. I've not heard of Bird Rock Roasters. I'm very excited about this. This is from Congo, actually, South Kivu. This is a light single origin with notes of cola, dried apricot, grains of paradise. I don't know what grains of paradise are, but now I want to find out. What's interesting is they've got this listed here, the elevation in feet, which, this is America, and we use feet here. But I've actually never seen elevation in feet. It usually comes in meters, and so I have no idea any sort of comparison because I don't know how to convert feet to meters. I just sort of know, okay, in meters, like what height usually says about coffee. But I'm going to take these and put them in the freezer, and we are going to make some coffee. All right, let's do this. Let's make some coffee. I'm going to start out here with the George Howell. Looks like we have, these are made of aluminum, and it's just a pod, and it's got a little pull tab here. So we're going to take this out, and let's make a cup of coffee. The instructions say that I should combine the frozen puck with 6 to 8 ounces of hot water. Now, something tells me if you're ordering something like this, you're not necessarily going to weigh out how much water you're using. You're just going to want to plop it in some hot water. But they've recommended that, and this is specialty coffee, so weighing things is usually important when you make that. So I do have my scale here, and we're going to do it to the 8 ounces because it says that is standard and that the 6 ounce is for a strong cup. So let's try the standard.
Ooh. That smells really good. Okay. Now we just have to... How we... Oh, got a piece of it there. I think they suggest leaving it out of the freezer for a little bit before doing it. It was kind of confusing to me because, oh, there we go. They also are using Melt It as a way of, making it sound cool. Like, I guess adding the hot water, you are melting it. But when I think of melting it, I think of, I'm gonna take it out of the freezer and, leave it on the counter. But anyway, we got it in the cup. Let's make some coffee. Well, here we are. Here is a hot, piping hot cup of coffee. So, smells very good. Let's let it cool, and then I'll give it a try. This is the George Howell Ethiopian coffee, and it's a light roast. Let's see how it tastes. That's pretty perfect. Yeah. It's sweet, perfectly extracted, very like aromatic and full. This is, not what you expect. Like, I've definitely put coffee in the refrigerator before, and it loses something, as it cools. And this is, wow, it tastes like it was just brewed. And that's pretty incredible considering it was frozen. And it is perfectly brewed. When I say perfectly, it is sweet, it is smooth, there's not a bit of sourness, no bitterness. It is just perfect. I'm interested in finding out more though. Let me know what you think. Do you think that frozen coffee is going to be our future? Are we all going to be pulling it out of the refrigerator? Is this something that you would do, or do you prefer making your coffee yourself? Anxious to hear from you. Anyway, thanks for joining me this time on City Boy.